Yo, what is up everyone? Welcome back to a brand new video here on the channel. So hope you guys are all having an amazing day today. Yes. Alright. Tanok, or however you say his face, he is a beast. So I wanted to kind of take a moment to compare the two writers, the Atlas writer as well as Tanok, I believe is how you say it. Tanok, I'm not sure. We all know that pronunciation is not my forte. Not a lot of things are, actually, but that especially is not my forte. Now, Tanok is the Atlas writer that you can get, not Atlas writer, sorry, the season writer that you can get right here. Now, it is currently 50% off, and yes, guys, if you are in Atlas, or even not in Atlas, or especially if you're not in Atlas, get this guy. He is a beast. Now, the reason why I'm saying he's a beast is because of the damage and HP percentages. And I want to explain that more in detail, as well as kind of what you kind of want to get in terms of his skills, because you can't max out everything on his line, and I'll show you what I mean by that. But yeah, so definitely get him while he's off. Only get the first page, because the defensive gear, even if you're not an Atlas, is not worth it. I would say wait, because even I think this is rare, I want to say, gear, and level 1 epic gear is much better than even max rare gear. So yeah, don't worry about getting the second page except for the prizes, but definitely get the first page whether or not you have the Atlas writer. Now, his buffs, this is where he really excels. Now, I want to show you guys this other writer really quick. Let me see here. Writer, okay. So this is Odin's Guardian. This is the Atlas writer that you get through Atlas. Now, at level 35, you max out these two things right here. And this is the building upgrade time. This is the reason why I said prioritize the defensive writer first in Atlas, because these two things right here, this is all you really want from your defensive writer. You know, the other buffs are really cool and all, but the decreased building time itself is extremely useful in fortification events. I use it personally. It's amazing. It's literally 12% off of building construction time. That is, I mean, sometimes that can be 8 days worth of speed ups, which if you do several builds, at my level, for example, that is a ton of speed ups. It really adds up. It saves you a lot of timers, and it's really efficient. Now, the only downside to this is that it costs a ton of rider shards, and a lot of people want to use those rider shards on the Hunter Rider. But here's the deal. The only problem with the Atlas defensive rider is the fact that, here, let me show you. If you look at the building HP, okay, the building HP, and it actually, she has some gear on her, so this is why the HP is greater. The actual max amount of pure building HP and defense buffs that you can get is 5%. Now, at the end of her line, she has the random buffs for, plus 5% red at mage tower HP, which is kind of nice, but in the end of the day, what you really want to be the most efficient is just pure HP and attack percentages. That's what you want. Unfortunately, this particular Dragon Rider in Atlas doesn't really provide you that, but Tanok does. And let me go ahead and show you. Now, at max level, Truth's Guardian, by the way, at max level, he can provide plus, let me look at my information to make sure that I don't say anything wrong, 12% tower HP and 12% tower attack. That is for every single building on your base, not just red mages, not just, particular things, and that's when he's maxed out. So this guy is extremely valuable. I will definitely be using him. Now, the only downside is this right here. Decreased building upgrade time 7%. There's not a 5%. So instead of 12% decrease in construction time, you only get 7%. Now, what I'm personally going to do is during fortification events, I'm going to put this guy away, and I'm going to put on the Atlas Rider for the bonus construction time. But when there's not an Atlas, when there's not a fortification event going, I'm going to have this guy, because this will buff my islands so much more than the Atlas defensive rider. So yes, definitely get him. Now, some people I saw somebody sent me a screenshot yesterday. I felt really bad, but I gotta say it, guys. You don't have to max out all three of these. If you max all three of these tiers out, like this, every single one of them, that's gonna cost you 45 skill points. Only max one out. You only need one in order to get to these. These don't matter. Screw those. You don't need it. What you really want are just the pure HP and tower attack bonuses. That is it. Just max one of these out. In my opinion, I would probably say lumber. The lumber mill production amount. Because that's actually kind of useful, for fortification events. Fortification events are a lot more frequent than the food. Like, for example, some people are saying, should I get the food one? Not really, because feeding events are really when you need a lot of lumber. When you need a lot of food. And they only come around once a season, So, in my opinion, I think that the production boost for the lumber mill is the best one to max out of these three. And then go ahead and max these out ASAP. Yeah. I mean, he's actually extremely good. By the way, if you're curious why it says, plus 33% building HP, it's because I have defensive gear on him, which I'm trying to get all legendary, but it's so freaking difficult. By the way, guys, look at this. Hold on. This is the amount of ice gear that I have forged, and this was just yesterday. And I already salvaged a ton of stuff. I had up to 8 of these epic boots, and I salvaged all of it, except for these 3 for the extra shards. So yeah, it's really difficult to get legendary gear, but anyway, it's completely worth it. But yeah, so anyway, Tanok is definitely worth it. Get it for sure. I mean, if you don't get it, it's no bueno. Especially if you're a newer player, it will definitely help. I mean, that 7% construction time isn't bad either. I mean, if you don't have Atlas, that is a really nice help, especially if you're free to play. So yeah, if you're free to play, definitely get it. If you're anybody, just get it. It is definitely worth it. So anyway, I hope this helped you guys out. Tanok is a beast. Tanok, or however you say his face, I don't know. You guys are gonna. I know you guys will tell me exactly how to say it in the comment section. But yeah, so hope you guys have a great day. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out, guys.